You might think it's stupid, but I'm obsessed with CSGO skins. Digital pixels that cost an absurd amount of money. Like my current combo, just the field-tested butterfly lore will set you back at least 1,700 bucks. And that's not even talking about the gloves, which even though they are only well-worn, will cost another solid 500 bucks. If you can afford them, in-game skins are so much fun. But check out this IRL version of the exact same skin. Like, this thing looks absolutely insane. And the best part about it is it's way cheaper than any lore you can pick up in-game. KnifeGG is the site that sells these, and they make some of the best real-life CSGO skins you can buy right now. I have a lot of the different knives they sell, but I want to show you guys my top 3 favorites right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of obsessed with these things at the minute. Don't forget that if any point in this video you decide you want to pick up one of these, use code CAZE20 before you check out for 20% off your entire order. Hurry though, because that only lasts for 10 days after this video goes live. If you miss it, use code CAZE10 instead for a always guaranteed 10% off. Anyways, getting right into it, my number 3 right now is any Autotronic skin from the site. I personally have this Huntsman Autotronic right now, and even though, yeah, it's a Huntsman, some people might like this, some people might not, I have always been a massive fan of the Huntsman because of just how aggressive it looks. I mean, both the blade and the handle look absolutely insane, but the actual Autotronic colors on the skin, like the matte red and then that gray that fades into a lighter gray towards the blade, it just looks so clean. Now, this specific one is kind of sharp. The point, of course, is very sharp, but the blade is like kind of sharp. You could cut some stuff with it, but the serrated part at the top, the teeth, those are practically harmless. Like, those are only there for the looks. I think Huntsman skins are just honestly really, really clean. But now let's move on to number 2, which is the fade skins. Now, some people might not like these right away because they look more like titanium knives than they do fade skins, but you have to take a second to just admire how amazing this looks in the light. Like, as you move the knife around, this thing changes colors and just looks absolutely insane. Not to mention this classic knife fade that I have is literally the size of a kitchen knife. Like, this thing is massive. The blade itself looks exactly like a classic knife blade in game, and even the handle, which you normally don't see, is really, really cool. Now, this one is sharp as well, definitely a little bit sharper than the Huntsman, but besides this fade, I also have an Ursus fade. And again, the blade's gonna have that same kind of fade finish on it. It's gonna be super reflective in the light. It's gonna look like it's changing colors, basically. But then you have that simple rubber, like gray and black handle. It's very basic, but they made it look pretty good and it feels decent in your hand. I will point out too, unlike the Huntsman, the serrated part on this blade is actually sharp. Like, you could actually really use this. Now, the fades are amazing and all, but my all-time favorite from the site, just like my favorites in CSGO, are gonna be any of the lore skins, specifically like this butterfly lore right here. I've always absolutely loved lore skins in game, and it's probably just because they look like a golden knife that even has a better twist on it, but you have to take a second to admire how amazing they made this look IRL. Like, taking a look up close at any lore skin from Knifey, you're gonna see this amazing lore pattern on it. And I'll definitely say the butterfly version is probably my favorite just because it's not sharp, you can flip it around, you can basically kind of use it as a practice butterfly knife. But check out the gut knife lore. The blade is obviously a lot bigger on this one, so you can really see the detail in that lore skin. But then you also have that green wooden handle, which I think is really cool. It's exactly the same knife from game that you can hold IRL. I'll even mention my M9 bayonet lore, even though it's a bit on the older side and you're probably going to see little rust dots in it because my stupid ass left it by the window when it started raining and then the window never closed, and yeah, you guys can kind of figure out what happened there. But yeah, that thing is super awesome too. Now, those are my favorites, but there's a couple more really cool things I want to show you guys too. Sitting in front of the camera feels really weird like this, but you'll notice that on some of the knives that I've been showing, they have like a name tag on them. What's really cool is you can actually name tag these. So like if you want to do a custom name tag, mine just says CAZE on it, you can do that too. You can even do stat track number engravings on the knife as well, and while this one doesn't have it, I thought that was pretty cool. I have to mention though, because I know people are going to comment, especially about some of the big crazy knives like this. These are literally just supposed to be collector's items, like something that you collect for fun as a hobby because you like skins in the game. Well, some of these definitely come sharp, like this one is sharp for sure. If you go out and try to use this IRL, just fair warning, you're gonna get in trouble. These are strictly just for fun, just for collecting purposes, just kind of to look at, just for display, kind of like I have some of those knives back there. But I gotta just put that out there because I know people are gonna comment once again, do not buy these with the intent of actually using them as real knives. As long as you're not stupid, other than that, they all follow like rules and regulations. All the butterfly knives are gonna be completely dull, so you can flip them around, do whatever. You can try to cut yourself and literally nothing will happen. But yeah, pretty cool toys. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, you know what to do. Definitely make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new. And yeah, with all that said, now whatever video is showing up on your screen, YouTube thinks you'll like.